Alright, no intro today. We're just going to go straight into this. We're going to start off Unit 10 review. Okay, so the Unit 10 review, first thing we're going to go through. Basically, I'm going to go through this 10.4b worksheet that I'm handing out, or that I just handed out to you guys today, and we're going to talk about what to do. Okay, so if you have some kind of base, call it base of x, and you've got something like the 2/3 power. Okay, what you need to know, whatever is on bottom of the fractional exponents is your root. Whatever is on top is your new exponent. So since we're dealing with x, we're going to take the cube root of x, because 3 is at the bottom. And when we're done with that, we are going to square it. Okay, that's the first part of your review. You just have to know that. Okay, next part. Okay, let's say you've got x, and this is the 3rd root of x to the 4th power. Sometimes you'll see this exponent underneath. I just want you guys to know that this is the same equation, same exact equation. Okay. Doesn't matter where this exponent is right here. As long as it's an exponent, you're good. Okay. So you need to know how to rewrite it. And again, whatever this guy is, the root, that's what comes on the bottom of your fraction. And whatever this guy is, the exponent, goes in the numerator of your fraction. Done. Alright. Evaluating. Let's say we got something like 4 to the 3/2 power. Again, 2 is our root, so this is the square root of 4 raised to the 3rd power. Square root of 4 is 2 raised to the 3rd power, which comes out to a grand total of 8. Simple as that. Okay. Some things that you got to remember. If you have something like 9 times x to the 8th power to the 1/2. Okay. Since this exponent is outside the parentheses, you have to makeshift distribute this exponent to every term on the inside, even the number. That's what you guys keep forgetting. So this is 9 to the 1/2 times x to the 4th. And 9 to the 1/2 power, that's the same as saying the square root of 9 times x to the 4th, which is 3x to the 4th power. Remember, when you multiply numbers with the same bases, and let's say you've got something like 5 to the 1/3 times 5 to the 1/5. If you're multiplying numbers with the same bases, what you do is you take these exponents and you add them. Okay. So this is 1/3 plus 1/5. The way you add fractions to get common denominators is you're going to take each denominator and you're going to multiply it top and bottom to the other side. So this is going to be times 5 over 5. And this is going to be times 3 over 3. And your new fraction becomes 5 over 15 plus 3 over 15 for a grand total of 8 over 15. So your answer is 5 to the 8/15. Okay, and let's say you've got something like 3 to the 1/9 power times the cube root of 3 squared. Okay, so we can rewrite this guy as a fractional exponent. So this is 3 to the 1/9 times 3. The root is on the bottom, exponent's on top. That's a 9, by the way, not a 7. Okay. Exponents are the same, so you have to add them, so that's 1/9 plus 2/3. We don't have to multiply both of them by 9 because we can just multiply this guy by 3 over 3 to get a denominator of 9. So this is 1/9 plus 6/9, which equals 7/9. So your answer is equal to 3 to the 7/9 power. Boom. Okay. And remember, there's two ways. You guys all should know how to change from fractional exponents to radicals and vice versa. You should all know when to distribute the power. You should all know when you're supposed to add the exponents. Okay. So there's two ways to do this kind of problem. I'm going to show you both ways how to do it. Okay. The technical way to do this problem is to rewrite this as x to the 4th times x to the -6. So that way we have a common base. So to take this number from the bottom, you can move it up and make it a negative exponent. Negative exponents take the base and move it across the fraction bar. Okay. So because they're the same base, you add these, and you get x to the -2 power. And you can't have negative exponents, so you drop it like Pharrell and Snoop Dogg. So 1 over x to the 2nd power is your answer. Okay. You could go a little bit quicker and say, all right, what's the difference between 6 and 4? 2. So since this has 6 and this has 4 and 6 is bigger, x to the 2 is going to be on the bottom. Okay. So this right here, this is the technical way. This one over here is kind of like a shortcut. Okay. This is not a -2 on the bottom, because since we're doing 4 minus 6, you say, oh, that's -2, but that's because of this guy over here. Okay. Another way to think about this is x times x times x times x. On the bottom, this is 6 x's. Reduce whatever you can reduce. There's 2 x's left on the bottom, so this is equal to 1 over x squared. Alright, good luck, guys.